Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my video. My name is Maya, your personal style coach. I'm based in Melbourne and my clients are usually men who want to transform their lives, and they start by transforming their wardrobe and therefore their confidence. And today I'm going to be browsing jdillon.com.au. So I've met Jay actually. I'm not sure if his surname is Dillon, but he's got a couple stores based in Melbourne, and their stuff is pretty cool. So I'm going to take you through some of it. And I didn't know what section to go to, so we're just gonna shop the sale. So as you can see, there's some printed shirts already, so you can get a sense of what there might be in store as we shop along, or window shop along. All right, so let's inject some, personality and interest and color and texture into our lives. And you can start by coming here. Check these out. So we've got here some floral long sleeve shirts to start off with. So this is 8X. That might be the brand, multi-floral shirt. So this shirt is, yeah, quite out there. And he sells like a lot of blazers, sports coats, and waistcoats, aka vests, as well. And what they do is they layer up a lot of different textures and patterns. And so when you look at this, you might enjoy the colors and the patterns, but know that you don't need to show off the whole thing. So when you wear a pattern shirt like this, you might be tucking it in. And then you might be wearing a jacket or a jumper over it, so you might not necessarily show the whole thing. So you got to consider that when you're buying shirts, for instance, because you're not always wearing it like full. It's not fully on show. And as you build your wardrobe, you want to build layers, and you might want this as a layered piece within the whole picture that is going to be your outfit. So don't get too overwhelmed. What you want to do when you look at these shirts is, do you enjoy the pattern? Do you enjoy the colors? It's the questions you need to be asking yourself. You need to be really honest with yourself as well. What's great is the stuff that Jay stocks here comes in a good variety of sizes. I think I've seen stuff in multiple XLs as well. Okay, let's move on. So we've got a David Smith ink paisley shirt. Oh, I like the color combo here. And because the patterns are small and the colors kind of just integrate with each other, it's not too overwhelming to look at. And another thing to consider is when you're shopping, particularly in person, is you might pick up a shirt and you hold it really close to you. Like, you hold it really close to you and think, whoa, this pattern's overwhelming. But you gotta take a step back, sometimes quite literally, and consider, how does this picture fit into my overall image, my overall outfit? And then once you put in your different layers, your bottoms, your trousers, your jeans, shoes, you might be wearing a hat if you're into hats. And so the overall effect of this shirt becomes less so. Okay, let's move on. So here's a waistcoat, a fish named Fred. I think that's the brand. Ah, cute. Pin spot waistcoat. It's saying pin spot. Okay, there's micro dots in it, which ends up being a texture. So it's not just this flat surface. And I find with waistcoats and vests, if it's a total flat surface, it might look more formal. So then the white buttons, the jetted pockets here at the bottom, it creates this interest it creates some personality to the vest, and it also makes it casual as well. If you want a waistcoat, if you're into waistcoats, definitely check out J. Dillon. Here's some other patterns. Oh, here we've got some more waistcoats. Here we've got a Cutler & Co. check waistcoat. So this is kind of like salmon, subtle pink color, and it's already interesting because of the white texture threaded throughout. I hope you can see that. And then there's subtle window panes going through it as well, which brings a bit more dimension to your waistcoat. Let's load a couple more. So as you can see, there's lots of pattern shirts. What is this? Oh, interesting. There's wings in it. There's a skull with a crown because that's what you need in your life, right? So it's quite a personal preference that you just need to get clear on. And if you're really honest with yourself, when you see a pattern and it kind of stands out, it's like there's this torch that's shined upon it and it makes you go, ooh, like it makes you feel alive. And you got to notice that there's something there that speaks to your personality and it reflects your personality. And when you wear something like a bolder pattern, for example, it allows people to understand you better, understand you faster as well. So we've got a denim shirt in like a dark denim. I don't mind this actually. So you can still wear this with like a textured waistcoat and then a textured jacket. And it's quite a neat look, but it's got this street casual feel to it. We've got a Moroccan tile print. So once again, it comes down to personal preference. And I guess I'm showing you these because I want you to know that there's different possibilities out there with what you can do with your outfit, particularly if you enjoy layering, because layering gives you more dimension. It makes you look more interesting. It makes you look more memorable. And you don't always need to wear checkered shirts. You don't always need to wear just vertical striped shirts. There's lots of options out there if you're willing to take a look. Ah, there's red roses. Here's some more micro prints. So if you want to express yourself a bit more, but this chili pepper shirt is just too much, you want to start with micro patterns that repeat themselves. So this, because the patterns are so small, they end up being a texture. So it's more interesting. You can integrate multiple colors, and it's a great start from your basic like white shirts and flat colored shirts as you build your confidence. Have a quick look on the next page. So got here another waistcoat similar to the other style, the first style we saw. The buttons are a bit darker, the texture is a bit more pronounced, and here we've got it looks like a matching blazer. Oh, okay. I'll end with this. So there's this plaid check waistcoat. So it's got this quite classic feel with the colors and the check, and it can become just one layer amongst your plain colored shirts, for instance, like here, and you might wear a flat colored jacket, but because you have the waistcoat in the middle that has a prominent pattern, it can make your outfit look more interesting instantly. Might leave that there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to know more about my services, head over to my website at mayalee.co. I'm here to provide coaching to boost your personal style confidence. And let me know if you have any queries, any questions about what you've seen, or if you have any requests for me to visit other online stores in future videos. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.